Let's make our way out to the shop and see what we can get done. Fire on the lights. Yesterday I fixed this Kenmore dryer. Last night I sanded it down and gave it a fresh paint job. Let it dry overnight. It's looking good. Let's take it inside and move on to the next job. Started working on this washer yesterday. I got it to spin, but it doesn't want to drain. It was in pretty rough shape, so I went ahead and took the top end off and this plastic rim. That way we can give it a good cleanup. But first we're going to set it on its side and get the drain pump replaced. There goes the old one. We're getting ready to slap the new one in there. Everything looks good here. Let's flip it upright and start piecing it back together. We're going to get this plastic rim cleaned up. The quickest way to do it is with the pressure washer. It'll make it look like new. Already looking better. My dad's headed out of here to pick some items up. I'm gonna get the gate shut behind him. We got a trailer getting dropped off. Let's find a spot for it. Tight squeeze, but he got it in here. Let's get him parked. This trailer is a lot bigger than the typical shipping containers we get. It's 53 feet long. I'm gonna have him back it in behind these cars. He's gonna drop it and hit the road. He is out of here. Another job complete. Let's get the gate shut and get back to work. Getting back to the washer, got everything in here cleaned up, went ahead and removed the agitator, hit it with the pressure washer. Let's get this thing put back together. Got the center bolt in place. Let's put this cap back and get the head unit installed. All the wires are hooked up. Let's take this thing inside and test it. Three little guys wandering off on their own. My dad made his way back, picked up a couple riding mowers and a push mower. Set this GE front load washer on a test cycle. Everything was working, but it didn't want to drain. So I pulled the door out to the pump. You can see it's slapped full of, I don't even know what that is. We're gonna get that cleaned out and get the door put back. Got everything put back in place. We're gonna let this thing pick up where it left off. That's not good. Somebody came to investigate all the noise. I'm not sure what it is. Looks like it's smoking, but I think there's something stuck between the drum. So we're gonna have to see what's going on there. Brought another washer up to test. It's a Maytag front load. Running a cycle right now. I went ahead and took the bottom panel off. That way I can access everything. The washer we swapped the pump in, finished its first test cycle. Seems to be working. Let's test it one more time. This washer has a good bit of surface rust, but nothing too bad. Got the control board disconnected. It was a bit of a hassle getting the bottom screws off because they're rusted on there. Remove this metal ring. That way I can take the seal off. That's the only way to get the front end removed. I don't know if this thing's gonna be worth fixing. It's so rusted. Let's take a better look inside. Just got something wet on my foot. There goes the front end. So we're gonna tear this machine apart. It's not gonna be worth fixing. Everything's pretty much rusted out in it, but we're gonna save that for next week. This Maytag that I had running a cycle, just finished out the first cycle with clothes. Seems to be working good. We're gonna take the clothes out, the pause on it. I'm gonna start loading up my van for this weekend. Let's get the toolbox loaded up. Shop closed down for the week. Let's get in the van, pull it over to my dad's shop. I got a couple other items to load up. Let's get to it.